Good morning. It's just such a peaceful place, being in the mountains. I mean, the only sounds are the stream in the canyon and the birds. It's just so peaceful. Unfortunately, I cannot stay here all day. Continuing on with my solo adventure exploring southern Colorado. Just crossed into Colorado last night. If you missed the last video, be sure and check that out, how I got here. Air's a little bit thin. I think I'm at 10,500 feet, but not too bad. Man, curious to see what else we can find today. My route today is a little over 100 miles, not including getting out of here. I think a lot of that is kind of graded Forest Service road, just from what I can tell on the map. So I don't think it's going to be, 100 hard miles. But I'm trying to figure out gas, because from what I can tell, there are no gas stations along the route. So there's one little community that's on the route, but I don't see any signs of a gas station there, but maybe. So I think I'm gonna go there, and if there's no gas there, then I'm gonna detour and go, it'll be 20 miles east to Antonito, Colorado, where I know they'll have gas there. So that's my plan after I finish my delicious breakfast. The plan for today is to head north through the Rio Grande National Forest and end up somewhere around Baxterville, depending on what time I get there. May camp just south of there, may camp north of there. So we'll just see how it goes. It depends on how many amazing things we find today, how many stops I choose to make. I know We are going alongside a river for a good portion of the day, and I have my pack raft with me. So if there's an opportunity to float, I'm taking it. And I hope there is. That's why I brought it. We'll see. Before you travel in the summertime, especially out west, but no matter where you go, make sure you know what the burn ban status is. I just passed 2 campers with full-on campfires going this morning, and we are at the end of July in Colorado. There are no open fires allowed. Propane fire pits, that's all you got. I'm just shocked that they're here in Colorado at the end of July. It is super dry and they've got campfires going. I mean, that's literally how you burn down the forest. So dumb. Don't do that. Check the burn ban status before you come. Alright, got aired up, hitting the highway. Now the priority is gas. And it was getting stupid hot, so I changed clothes. It amazes me. It was 42 degrees when I woke up this morning. But as soon as that sun comes out, man, it gets hot here fast. I'm not sure if it's because you're closer to the sun. I don't think that's really a thing. But maybe. Wow, beautiful river. Now the question is there gas in this little community here? I hope so. Well, I pulled into this little welcome center thing here in Horta to ask them where the nearest gas station was. They were supposed to open at 9. It's now 9:20. So I sat there on their Wi-Fi, which was nice. Got to text Kara, see how they were doing. But I guess I'm just gonna make the out of the way trip and go 22 miles to get gas and then come back. That's fine. Well, that had me a little concerned. This is the only gas station in this town. It is a 24-hour credit card only, no attendant kind of gas station. And it wouldn't take either one of my debit cards. So I got it to work with a credit card. So I was very nervous that I was gonna have to go somewhere else, even farther away for gas. So, but back at it now. All right, back on the trail. That only took an hour round trip to get gas. So is what it is. Time to go find amazing things. I think they're this way. I'm going to be paralleling the Conejos River for a while, and it's gorgeous. And I just hope there's some good spots to get in it, because that would make my day. The washboards on this road are horrible. I am so glad that I decided to air down, and I'm so glad I have the really nice elk shocks that I can adjust to make nice and soft. Because this, if I was in just a normal, like had normal shocks, that'd be awful. That'd be awful. Just so bad. Hey, it makes something as horrible as this tolerable. I pulled into a Forest Service campground on the river. I just really needed to come check this out. God, it's gorgeous. I wouldn't mind getting the pack raft out here and walking upstream just a little bit and just floating down. I mean, that could be kind of fun. But I'm not right now. We'll make a little bit further progress, because I know there's a lot more of these along the way. Nice little campground though. I mean, this spot's right here on the water. I mean, I'd stay here in a pinch for sure. There's really not anybody in here either. Probably because it's Monday. Got some cowboys moving cattle through here. That's pretty cool. Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. Got all the fly fishermen down there. Man, I think this is a good spot for lunch. That was just an amazing place to eat lunch. I mean, that was so beautiful. There is a reservoir around the corner from here. I'm guessing that's what feeds the stream. So, we'll go check it out. it were later in the day, I would be looking for camping around that lake. Man, that's gorgeous. But the track that I'm following, there's a lot more smaller alpine lakes further on up, so I'm anxious to check those out. See if there's maybe a camping opportunity on them. This area is a little too people-y for me, so I want to get away from the crowds. I can see why the crowds are here, because, I mean, it's worth it. Hopefully this road will take us out of the people. I mean, I can understand why that road had so much traffic on it, because crazy gorgeous, all the fishing, the lake at the end. I mean, that was pretty awesome. But I want to head north and hopefully not see anybody else the rest of the day. That'd be awesome. Leaving restricted camping area. That's good. No more restrictions. Yay. Actually, that's a beautiful little spot. I mean, it's very close to the road, but in a pinch, that'd be awesome. Tucked into the aspens? Like, yeah. Well, I think I've successfully found where the people aren't. It's just so peaceful. When you're up here and there's no one else around, there's no other traffic, there's no side-by-side noise, there's no dust. You can hear the wind in the aspens. That is just so peaceful. Looks like we got some raindrops coming down. Yeah, I love this. I wish there was some way for the smell to come through with this rain in the forest. Ah, it just smells amazing. I'm getting wet because I keep my windows down, but I don't care because everything just smells so fresh. It's so good. I'm sorry that you can't smell this fresh mountain air. Saw this campsite through the trees, wanted to come check it out. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Down here in the aspens, tucked into a couple pines, there's a nice big fire ring. Very clean fire ring. Look at that, very clean. That's what I'm talking about. That's some good humans right there. Look at this. This is incredible. I would, if it was later in the day, I would totally stay here tonight. Golly. These aspens are so gorgeous. Just listen. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's incredible. I don't know if these are people's homes or personal cabins or Airbnbs, but this little section in this aspen forest is so incredible. There's just cabins everywhere. When I think of Colorado mountain passes and stuff, this is the kind of trail I think of. I am loving this. It's the first time I've put it in four-wheel drive all day. I cannot believe that I've had this trail all to myself. mean, it has been incredible. I mean, how lucky do you have to be to have all this just to yourself? I mean, this is the best day. That's what I love so much about these solo trips. And this is my first time solo in Colorado. So this is a whole new experience. It's a whole new level of solo. Because there's not much cell signal out here. I've got my Garmin inReach in case something goes wrong. But, I mean, you talk about just feeling your soul and, oh my gosh. I'm not saying I recommend going through the mountains of Colorado by yourself. But if you have the chance and you know what you're doing and you got, you know, all the tools and precautions and stuff, highly recommend. I'm really hoping to find camp on this lake. Do you see that? That's my camp. Can you believe this? Absolutely incredible. This is awesome. I'm definitely gonna get the pack raft out and go spend some time on the water. Got some work to do and just chill and enjoy this. This is the best day. Oh my gosh, there's a deer on the water. There she is. This is a whitewater raft, which means there's no rudder on it, so it does not track worth anything, but it is beating the wind pretty good. I'd rather have a paddleboard. I mean, this folds up a lot smaller, but I'd rather have the paddleboard. Well, I managed to get some work done. Heck of a view for an office. Now, I thought I'd see about just walking, just kind of hiking around the lake. I want to go see what this dam over here looks like. Well, I thought I could go around the base of the lake, but I hit basically some marshy stuff, and I didn't want to get all wet. So I climbed up the side of the hill, which, if you saw my Oahe video where I climbed up the whole side of a mountain, it was nothing compared to that. But I'm at 11,000 feet here, and oxygen is in short supply. Whew. What a view. It looked like I could have come over here and set up camp as well. I think where I am is better though. I love all the little birds skimming the surface. Look at them. There's my camp over there. That's just a really good looking setup, you know? At least I think it is. Well, I've never seen a drainage like this before. Well, that was worth it. Glad I came over here. It was beautiful. I do regret putting away the pack raft because the winds have died down and now the lake's nice and calm. But I'm hungry, so time to go back and cook dinner. I'm excited. I've got, I forgot to get something else at the grocery store. Aside for my dinner, I've got a small elk fillet and a small venison fillet. My plan was to cook one and then like some potatoes or something as a side, but I don't have a side other than chips. So I'm just gonna cook both of them and have a taste test. So we'll see. I gotta wonder why his little tail moves up every time he chirps. Like, does he have to move his tail to make that sound? I'm just curious. All right, taste test time. First the elk, because I know what it tastes like. Amazing. Now let's see how the venison compares in steak form. Oh, I may prefer the venison. I don't know. I'm gonna have to call it a tie. If I had to pick one, I could only eat one. I think I'm gonna pick the venison. There you go. Venison fillet, better than the elk fillet. Who knew? Well, it's getting quite cold outside. And Kara has all my warm stuff. The heated blanket. Wasn't going to bring a diesel heater on this trip. But she's got the heated blanket, which will come in really handy right now. But I got multiple blankets, got my new Rumple, got my lightweight sleeping bag between all this stuff. It's warm enough. But it's 8:40 now. I'm going to watch a little movie on the iPad and go to sleep. I'm super pumped about tomorrow because more new ground to cover. Going into Creed. Hopefully going to have lunch in Creed tomorrow. And then make my way up Stony Pass. I don't think I'm going to go over Stony Pass tomorrow, but I've got a sweet campsite marked that I hope is available. And it's right on the river, so we'll see. Be sure and subscribe. You don't want to miss the upcoming episodes. And just, if you think you're subscribed, do me a favor and go check. Because I know some people thought they were subscribed or were subscribed and then somehow got unsubscribed. So do me a favor and go check. Help us reach that goal of 100,000 by the end of 2023. Give the video a like if you would. If you like what we're doing, you want to support the channel, gain access to special events, special content, all of our GPS data, including everything I've done today, check out the Patreon link in the description. And for Ozark Overland Adventures merchandise, go to shopoverlandapparel.com. Good night. See you next time. Bye.